Hello, everybody, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new, to another Smokey the Salmon video. So, today's video is a little bit different. I promise you, you're still gonna laugh, but it's a little out of the ordinary. Now, today's video is not your typical funny moments, but instead, I'm deciding to tell you guys a story that happened to me my sophomore year of high school. It's a very interesting story, and I promise that you're gonna want to stick around to hear it. Now, let me tell you the time that I caught my ex with my best friend. Now, let's not waste any more time and let's just get right into it. So, to give you all a little bit of background of my ex and my best friend, let's take it back to the 7th grade. It was a normal day. It was the first couple days of school, and I was just chilling with my boys. It was nothing out of the ordinary, just another day with the boys. But after chilling with them for a while, now it's time to go to my PE class. Once I get to my PE class, I'm all ready to run. But then I see her. There she is. Love at first sight. Our wedding was already planned. I had it already. Not really, but I did have a crush on her. Now, her name will remain classified, but for today's video, we will call her Stacy. Like Gwen Stacy. But not Gwen Stacy. So after finally approaching her a couple times, we started to talk a little bit more. And we became very, very good friends. And after becoming very, very good friends, we started to date. And it was finally my dreams come true. Now, we didn't start dating until the 8th grade. So now fast forward a couple years to sophomore year. And we had been dating on and off for about 2 years. But it was my first real relationship, and I was happy. Now, let's introduce my best buddy in the whole wide world. And let's call him Rob. Now, me and Rob had been friends since we were like 4 years old. Maybe 5. And I had done everything with this kid. Now, I had placed my trust in Stacy and Rob so much that I had no idea they could do what they did. Now, Rob and I have had some tension in the past, too. As it was getting closer to the time of the incident, he started hating on me a little bit. We started talking about our careers on what we wanted to do after high school, and he told me I'd end up at a McDonald's. And you know what? Maybe I will end up at a McDonald's. But at least I'll give the true homies free meals. And if I ever see him walk through those doors, I'm charging him extra. But anyways, now let's bring it back to sophomore year of high school. If any of you have ever been in a relationship, and you know those last couple days of the relationship, you know something's gonna happen. Well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't exactly surprised that this happened to me. But I had started noticing strange things happening between me and Stacy and Rob. I could tell there was a little bit of tension. It was really noticeable between the trio of us, because we were all best friends. Now, obviously, me being me, I wanted to find out what was going on between Stacy and Rob. And this is always a big mistake. So Stacy was the first one to get her license out of all my friends. And so obviously that means she's going to drive everyone home. It's just a common thing you do in high school. First person to get their license drives everyone home. Now Stacy had started taking Rob home. And you're probably thinking like, come on, Smokey, that's not even that bad. Yeah, I know, it wasn't supposed to be bad. But I couldn't help but feel like there was something off. So, again, me being me, I went and searched for the answers to my questions. Now today was a special day. Today I asked Stacy to take me home. I asked her to take me home, and she did, because she was a kind person.
Psych!
Not really. But as we're driving home, I ask her. I'm like, hey, can I borrow your phone to play a song? And her not seeing a problem, she said yes. And at this point, I have absolutely no idea anything is going on. But as soon as I grab her phone, I can feel the force coming from the app, the Notes app. This was just unexplainable. So I click it, and boom! The paragraph of her explaining how much she loves Rob and pouring out her feelings. Now, to be honest with you, I don't remember what it said because it's a really, really long paragraph, but I just remember her saying she loves him and he's like a cutie or something. I mean, he was, but let's keep it real here. She didn't have to say that. And now I sit there contemplating whether I should jump, tuck, and roll out the car or just confront her. And of course, I didn't want to jump, tuck, and roll because I wanted to live. So I confronted her. But instead of asking her or saying anything, I simply just start reading the message out loud. And her face was priceless. Man, I felt like Justin Bieber from the way she was looking at me. Eyes wide open, loss of words. It was funny. Well, now it's funny, but before it wasn't funny. It was actually depressing. I was really sad. Now, I had never felt so betrayed in my life. So after finally getting home, I got out of the car and I was heartbroken. So the next day at school, obviously I'm going to confront Rob. And he already knows about it because Stacy already told him. And so I simply go up to him and ask him, why'd you guys do it? Why couldn't you guys just tell me? Now, before I had asked if there was anything going on between them two, but, obviously they're not going to tell me because who would? So again, like I said, I asked him, why'd you do it? And he told me that they didn't want to hurt me. So they're so kind. What a gentleman my man is. They didn't want to hurt me. They were thinking about me. I appreciate that. Now, if you think I'm serious, I'm not. Okay? Like, who says that? Like, actually? Anyways, needless to say, I didn't want anything to do with them anymore after that. And so they dated. They got together. And they had the time of their lives for a couple months. And I guess someone threw in the towel. And they retired. They broke up. And boom, there it is. A tragic story. She had ruined our relationship for Rob. But I guess Rob's the winner, huh? So that's basically the whole story of what happened between me, Stacy, and Rob. It was a tragic story. And I feel like I've healed from it. So it's pretty funny now, looking back at the times where I thought I would never get over it. And if you're in one of those situations that you think you're not going to get over it, I promise everything gets better with time. You just got to look past it, keep moving forward, and keep your mind straight. Now, I guess the moral of the story here is to check her notes app. And to trust your gut feeling, because you'll never know when it'll come in handy. And if either of you are watching this video, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It'll really help me out. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the story from my perspective, because I guess there's always two sides to the story. To this one, I guess there's three. But you're hearing mine today. Now to the rest of you lovely subscribers. Your feedback has kept me motivated so much, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and leaving comments. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much again for the support. And Smokey out.